Contemplating, celebrating my inauguration into upper echelon, top-notch conversation. My album's like a crock pot, lot of heat marinating. I know you salivating. The island been waiting for a little taste of greatness. I appreciate your patience.
One above all. That's me. They claim a nigga extra. Never was I breaking under pressure. No sleep. Look in my eyes, they say I'm Uncle Fester. I'm just at my front door waiting on a Tesla. Damn, I thought it was a coup. Haters keep hating. I thought we had a truce. Look at my career and they thought it was
Factz in the building.
What's up, man?
You already know hip hop is real. We just finished doing an edition of Math Hoffa's Expert Opinion.
Yeah, that shit was fun, man. I enjoyed that shit.
You know, dealing with Math, you know, he's a little cutting edge. he doesn't mind getting into the craziness of things and things like that with his personality.
Yeah, you know, he's a little wild, but you know, that's Math. What you expect?
You know, you guys are talking about just history and some of the things you guys, you know, been through in the past. As you, we was talking a little bit about the elevation of battle rap, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, we just coming from Summer Impact. The game is continuously changing. We saw the melee and everything that happened.
Right.
As far as the elevation, where does this do? Because I see a lot of people saying this is taking us back, or or the sponsors are here. This is fucking up the big money and things like that.
Right.
What's your opinion on that? And can it be rectified moving forward, or does it slow down anything?
I mean, the only thing I think it'll slow down is probably New York venues, because, you know, when you start doing concerts, you know, people check to see what was the last thing you did. So they probably won't do a New York venue anymore. So I think that's the only thing.
That's horrible. This was us Smack coming back.
I know it's Smack coming home.
This is coming home right here.
I know, man.
What you mean no more?
Shout out to Smack. I mean, I don't think they're gonna come back to New York for another year, maybe another 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, it takes, you know, when you have situations like that, the next venue gonna look at that and be like, well, you just had to fight here, so we can't have you here. But in terms of just the culture in general, I mean, URL is just continuously innovative and doing newer things to keep the fans excited and intrigued in what they're doing. So I don't think there's such thing as a slowdown. In terms of the elevation of the culture, you know, people are just, you know, rhyming and punching like everybody's punching. You got Suge punching, you got PG's punching. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's just what it is. So, you know, when a breath of fresh air does come into the culture, just make sure you guys cherish that, because everybody, you know, is kind of following the same formula. You know what I mean?
As far as everything that happened over the weekend, what was your thoughts on everything that conspired, and how do you see you guys move forward, you know, after this whole situation?
I mean, you know, I think, you know, some street rules need to be put in place. Like, you can't just be disrespecting people's, you know what I'm saying, relatives that passed away, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be bumping people after disrespecting, you know. And, you know, I know Brizz is probably excited, but you gotta respect the person that's rhyming, you know what I'm saying? You can't just decide you want to go off the rails because, you know, because of whatever, there's no reason for that, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, I see a lot of people, you know, defending, you know, Brizz and going against Mook, but I feel like Mook was justified in what he did, you know what I mean? And I hope, you know, URL takes the proper precautions to make sure these things don't happen again for future events, because, you know, these are events that people want to come to watch, you know, and be entertained, you know what I'm saying? And we still haven't gotten a full 3 rounds from that battle. And Smack, I saw your interview with Smack and Beasley, you know, it's a write-off, you know what I'm saying? So it's not going to happen again. But I just want to make sure that they implement certain things, that these things don't happen again, you know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate, and, you know, shout out to Mook, man. That's my brother, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I just want to make sure everybody is respectful to everybody, even though it is a culture that's very, you know what I'm saying, geared towards disrespectful lyricism. You still got to have some sort of level of clarity that you just don't go, you know what I'm saying, off the rails, you know what I mean?
Looking back at it, you know, seeing, knowing that that's Murda Mook, and he's like a staple. Everybody grew up watching him. I don't care what you was doing in this culture. You grew up and you had them Smack DVDs and you saw him and Mill, him and Artie, and you know what I'm saying? The legendary things that he's done in this culture.
I was there for that.
And you know, he was battling in the streets. Shit could go left right then and there and things like that.
Right.
For him having such a, you know, staple and things like that, what does this do, I guess, for him being such a big name? You know what I'm saying? This would be something like people would look at like, nah, this is some shit like rookies would have to be doing, or guys that don't understand the business or things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, holding your composure is a very skilled trait. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we're all human. You know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, we watched Mook grow up, so we've seen, you know what I'm saying, the different instances where he's been tested. You know, anytime something goes wrong, people like to blame Mook. And I feel like this is one of those scenarios where you just can't blame him. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you watch what Brizz said and you see the emotion run through his body, like, and he walked away, you know what I'm saying? He was like, all right. You know, he gathered himself, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was professionalism, you know what I'm saying? You come back around and they still getting crazy while I'm rapping, you bumping into me, like, B, like, it just, like, certain things just can't and should not be tolerated, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's one of those scenarios, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got love for Brizz, he know that, I got love for Top, but you gotta respect people's, you know what I'm saying, integrity, man, and you gotta know, like, why would you write something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that, to me, like, that's just out of control, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't write something like that. Like, when I battled DNA, like, you know, his girlfriend's, I think Pops had passed away or something like that.
Yeah.
And I sent money, you know what I'm saying? It was $5, but I sent money and I retweeted it. Like, I'm not gonna put that in my round.
Yeah, I got you.
And me and him was going at it before the battle. Like, I just wouldn't.
So it was getting intense.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't disrespect him like that, or his girlfriend, or his fiance at the time. I don't know what their situation, but I still wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, yo, like, after this battle, we gonna be cool, like, cause that's just how it goes.
So what do you say to those, like, to Arsenal, King Disrespect? He kind of coined that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, Arsenal does it, and he's like, yo, if I say it and you got an issue, like, then we'll settle it. Like, I feel like Brizz said it and didn't really think nothing would happen. Like, I feel like when he say it, it's like, I bet, I said it, what's up?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and if you got an issue, we can handle it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like, Ars did have that situation in Dallas, though. We ran off the stage. But aside from that, you know what I mean? Like, if it's an issue, then we handle it like men. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be man enough to put something like that in your rounds and then to continuously go on with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm a lyricist. I want to kill you with how intricately I put it together. Yeah. I'm not trying to really get too disrespectful with you. You know what I mean?
And even that bumping shit and all that.
I don't bump people. Like, I bump Daylight, but me and Daylight damn near brothers. You know what I'm saying? I
didn't bump okay.
DNA, you know what I'm saying? He bumped me a couple times, but that's a part of the culture. That's okay. The reason why I kept my head down is when I picked my head up, he spit on me. Like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put my head back. But aside from that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of the culture, you know what I'm saying? But don't get too crazy where you bound to get snuffed, and that's what happened, man.
Damn. All right, so moving forward, do you think it's going to be a lot of repercussions for Mook and for Brizz, or do you think this will be able to roll over and guys will be able to continue with their career in a positive manner?
I mean, we'll see, man. It all depends on URL. I mean, I know Brizz, maybe, they saying he deleted his Twitter, but I know you can deactivate it.
Yeah.
So maybe he deactivated his Twitter, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he'll get around to it when it's his time. We in the era where people just forgive, man. And people want to hear the comeback story, so, like, it's never over. You know, I hope he does come back. I hope he does apologize. That would be the correct thing to do. You know what I'm saying? If Mook want to have the fair one, or Brizz want to have a fair one, that can work. But, you know what I'm saying, just keep that shit, you know what I'm saying, like, enough, man. Like, let's just keep it entertainment for the people. That's what we're here for. We're here to be entertained, man. We're not here to hear that crazy shit or see crazy shit.
I'm just trying to get you motivated. Man, I'm really trying to motivate you. The last thing that I told a hater, baby, thank you for the motivation, baby. Man, I'm really trying to motivate you. Celebrate when you know you made it. Don't worry, it ain't overrated. I'm just trying to get you motivated.